The day. Our today's special comes to us from Cricut Maker. Anna Griffin is also here, and we're going to spend some time with her. But this is an exclusive adaptive tools bundle that is included. So it's nearly a $540 value. Today on 5 flexible payments, it's less than $80 to give you that ultimate professional level cutting performance like you've never experienced before. Now with tools like you've never experienced before. And guess what? We're launching an exclusive color here at HSN. So you have your choice of the champagne, and we all like a little bit of bubbly, right? That's this one right here. Or if you'd like the exclusive rosé, that's what we're saying. Rosé all day. This is available to you as well. Everybody is getting the exclusive adaptive tool bundle, and Anna's gonna walk us through all of the bits and pieces that go in this amazing today's special. But what you need to know is it's $5 to ship all of your crafting items. We have our birthday celebration, so we are celebrating with 5 flexible payments in all of our crafting. Shall we hear from Anna? Because Anna is, by far, I think, the most coveted and beloved designer, one of the country's premier designers for how many decades now, shall we say?
Well, a few.
A couple decades.
2 decades, yeah. 4 decades.
You've been doing this a little bit.
A lot of decades.
We're so happy that you're here. Thank you.
Thank you, yes. And it's amazing for me to be able to stand here and actually have the ultimate cutting machine. I love to call it the candy store of cutting. The Cricut Maker is the one tool that you need to revolutionize everything that you want to make, because it's going to cut materials like never before. We have this entire adaptive tool system in this bundle. And what does that mean, right? Valerie, if you're looking at me like, what is all of this? This is like jewelry to crafts.
Wow.
This little
unleashing
assortment.
The power.
We're starting with the fine point blade. This is for all of your intricate cutting. This is the rotary blade. This is for cutting all kinds of fabric materials, even sequins.
Really?
Okay, it's going to cut it's a rotary cut, all for fabric. This is the brand new knife blade, which is incredible. This is going to cut chipboard, it's going to cut leather, it's going to cut amazing thick materials, okay? First time this has been here at HSN. Awesome. And this is the brand new scoring wheel. It has a single and a double scoring wheel at the bottom. It's going to make professional creases in cardstock, in boards, in things that you need to be able to fold perfectly. And this is the bonded fabric blade, which is for fabrics that have backing, like hot fix or heat and bond, any sort of transfer for heat transfer, like t-shirts. If you're gonna make t-shirt, you need an iron-on material. So all of these are coming with the machine, and it's so exciting to have it all here at HSN.
That is exciting. We also have VIP financing, so for those of you that have the HSN credit card, you have the opportunity to take advantage of that. It gives you 9 months to pay this brand new Cricut Maker off, and it runs your payments about $44, so you can talk to your representative about that. Now, I will also say that the rosé is going to sell out first. Everyone's loving this brand. And you can call it rose or rosé. I
like that you call it rosé. I've called it rosé for a few weeks now too, which is kind of fun. So while the machine is cutting a piece of felt with the fine point blade, we don't even have to use the rotary blade. The software that runs this machine, okay? Now, if you're watching what's happening, I'm running the machine from my laptop computer. This is a machine that you can run from your desktop. You can run it from your iPhone, your iPad. All of the amazing tools and projects are designed in a free software that runs on any iOS or Android device.
So it talks to every kind of device that's iOS or Android. That's awesome.
Except for when you're using the knife blade. Right now, the knife blade needs your computer. Okay, in that project. But look at the kinds of things you're going to cut with that knife blade. This is a mat board. In design, we call this a crescent board, right? That genuine leather is something, look how thick that is, all right? So if you make jewelry, right? You make things for a living. The Cricut Maker is going to...
It's going to change your game.
It's going to change. Yeah. Your professional results are guaranteed every single time. So we're talking the ability to cut amazing things easily, and it's precise, and it's versatile. So this is one of the machines that I say to people, somebody asks me, well, what is it I need? This is where I would start. right? It's as great for a beginner as it is for an advanced crafter, somebody that's been crafting for a long time. Okay, so what was happening while we were talking, let's just pull this over here, is that I started on a project that uses multiple materials. And this is felt, and what happens with the cut on the felt, look at this, little tiny little eyeballs for this little tiny lion that we're about to cut. Okay, so that's its little face. This is its little beard. All right, now, what's really amazing, I'm gonna show you this. This is our project.
Gosh.
It uses so many different materials, but imagine having this as, you know, on your shelf, right? In your kids' room where you have a brand new nursery.
Yeah.
This is what you wanna make. Chipboard, felt, foil cardstock. Okay, all those materials cut with different blades that come with your maker, and you are off to the races to create multi-dimensional and multimedia projects.
I mean, seriously, if you have like an Etsy shop or you go down to the farmer's market and you have one of the little pop-up booth or something, these are those really kind of boutique style crafts that people sell. And so I love the fact that you can make these at home, you can gift this to people, but really, I mean, this is when you have no limits. This is when the possibilities are endless, when you don't have to think about it. The adaptive tool bundle that you're getting is exclusive to us here at HSN. This is nearly a $540 value. First time ever we've been able to do the rosé color, which is also exclusive to us. And on 5 flexible payments, it's less than $80 to get this home. And I love how you pointed out that beginner, intermediate, advanced, it doesn't matter. This is like the hub.
Right, this is the machine that's going to take you from creative to extraordinary, because what's happening is, if we can show my screen, all right, I want you to see like what design space looks like. So that little that little lion that I showed you is right here as a project, and look at this. This is what happens in design space. You are able to create from projects that are designed by some of the leading designers in the world for DIY things, and every kind of material imaginable. The projects are already divided into the mats, so that what you're doing in cutting that little lion, right, we know that we're cutting all of these different mats. I can actually make multiple copies of this by selecting 3 or 4, and then I can press the button and the machine is going to do all the work. Yes.
I love that. I love that it does all the work. Remember, the mats are included today, as well as the fine point pen. You're getting all of the blades that we've discussed. And this is so simple and easy because it does speak to your iPhone or your Android device, your tablet, your laptop, your desktop. So if you have an idea, right, you don't have to like wait. Like, you can actually execute the idea with your Cricut maker at all times.
Right.
I think that's so cool.
One of the things that I love about Cricut is that they want you to be your creative best, and they're giving you every single tool that you need to be that good. This is the brand new knife blade, okay? So for me, who's been a graphic designer for 28 years now, that was a craft knife. Okay, with my hand.
Right.
Now the machine's gonna guide me, right?
Yeah.
The machine's going to do all the heavy lifting, and this is where we change them out. So this is the fine point blade, right? I'm gonna now cut with the knife blade. It goes in here. The drive housing for the knife blade, it's a safety, there's a safety mechanism here so that you don't cut yourself.
Yeah.
The engineering right here is so incredible for...
This is so advanced.
It seems advanced, but it's so intuitive. It's completely simple.
It's simple for us, but the machine itself is super advanced. It's super smart. I mean, the fact that you just kind of snap it in there and press go.
So I'm going to go back to our little lion, and I'm going to click make it, and I'm going to say we're going to replace that, and then I'm going to pick the mat that was for the chipboard, okay? And it's going to, this is the amazing part. Design Space is a free software, all right? And so I'm going to tell it that you can browse the thousands of materials that the Cricut maker will cut, okay? So I want chipboard, and I'm going to search for it. And then I know that I'm cutting heavy chipboard because it has a C next to it over here on the left. That C means it's Cricut tested, Cricut approved. And now this is where it's really amazing. It tells me that I've set it to that, and it's going to tell me to load the material, right? And one of the things that's really important here on the machine is that we've actually taped it to the mat. Okay. It's a precautionary measure.
Sure.
Because you're cutting something over and over and over again. All right. So we're going to load the chipboard. All right. It's going to check. The software is going to check me. It's going to make sure that I actually loaded the knife blade. Watch this. It's going to go over here, and it's going to do a little dance. I like to call it the Cricut maker dance. And it's checking that I did what it said to do.
I love that.
Isn't that great? It's like a crafting best friend, an over-your-shoulder person, imagine, like me, working with you to make something.
Right.
Design Space is that.
It's the expert, right? Here's your Cricut maker that's the expert, that's making sure everything is in place to give you that ultimate precision, that ultimate professional creativity that you're going to just basically be able to unleash on any type of kind of material. And we're doing the chipboard right now, which I love. I want to give everybody a quick update. If you want the rosé, as I'm calling it this morning, that's going to be the first one to sell out. It's selling 4-to-1 against the champagne. The champagne's beautiful as well, whichever one kind of fits your fancy, but exclusive to us is that rosé. And remember, the bundle that you're getting is also exclusive. So you are getting all of the blades that we were talking about, as well as the mats that you're seeing there and the pens that you're seeing there. You would spend nearly $540 to bring this home. I love that there's the free software, or the availability to be able to do that. Right. So it kind of just, I don't know, there's this unleash of like power and excitement.
It's an incomparable experience. Yeah. Cricut is the world leader in electronic cutting machines for a reason. They changed the game of crafting. They revolutionized how we relate to crafting, because this powerhouse of a machine makes you that much more powerful in creating whatever it is that you can dream up. So what's happening right here is that this is cutting, and it's telling me on my machine that it's cutting 2 of 20 passes with the knife blade. Okay, this is something that you can set up, go do the laundry, come back, right, and the little lion is cut. It's got 25 minutes remaining on the knife blade cut. Okay, this is extraordinary, right? You want to make sure that your computer doesn't go to sleep, but I can show you what this looks like as a finished cut, right? So you've taken the paper, the tape, and the chipboard. You've mounted it to your mat. We need the strong grip mat for the knife blade. Okay. And look at the thickness. Wow. Of that. All right. Now this can be painted. This is the back of the little lion. Okay. Look. Goodbye, little nose. Goodbye, little eyeball. We are so ready to craft with you. Look at that. Now, all we're doing is taking all the rest of those cuts and the materials in the project and finishing off this beautiful little piece of art.
Yeah, it's really astounding. I mean, when you think about all the things that you want to do, and you no longer have to think, well, am I using felt? Am I using paper? Am I using cardstock? What am I using? Am I using leather? Today, you don't have to worry about it, because the Cricut Maker basically takes care of and can give you that precision cut just about anything. So simple and so easy. You know, I invite you in, if you've never shopped here at HSN, we have something called FlexPay. So that means that you only put down $79.99, and then we send you your Cricut Maker directly to your home so that you can immediately get started. We also do a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So you have 30 days to try it and play with it before you decide if you absolutely want to keep it. And we give you the very best values. I mean, nearly $540 to give everything that Anna Griffin has given her stamp of approval, saying, yes, this is what you need.
It's really my pleasure to give this my stamp of approval.
I love it.
You know, one of the things, Valerie, when we launched the very first Cricut Explore here on HSN, right? That was a game changer in itself. But 3 plus years in the making. The maker completely redesigned, completely done in a way that's 10 times the industrial strength of the Explorer machines. That means that your husband, right, is going, it's like a tool in the garage, right? This is an incredible tool. So I'm gonna actually do something new.
Okay.
All right, so inside the machine, one of the things that you'll notice is that in the bottom, you have all this place for storage of your tools. They go right here. There's a magnetic place for your blades. This is where you're going to hang on to all the adaptive tools that you're getting with this bundle. Open the B-clamp, okay? I'm gonna load the rotary blade, and you see how the back of this, the drive housing has a flat back with the plastic. I'm holding the plastic edge. It goes right up against the back of the B, and then you clamp it in place, and we're ready to go. We just have to tell the machine with the software that we're gonna cut some fabric.
Like it.
Okay? So we're gonna hit continue, and then I'm gonna tell it that I'm going to cut cotton. And what's so remarkable, it's a default option there, but let's search cotton. Okay.
I love the search field.
I do too. So cotton bonded, light cotton 2 layers, and that's what I'm going to do, all right? And what's amazing about the 2 layers is a brand new feature in Design Space. So if you're a sewer, okay, the rotary blade is something that you live by and work with, okay? I have 2 pieces of cotton fabric on this mat. Wow. They're put together with a spray adhesive that is it's a light one that it just holds the fabric in place. You load this in the machine, okay? Now what's gonna happen? It's gonna cut both layers at the same time.
I love it, at the same time. Okay, while that's cutting and you're watching, let's talk to Retta coming in to HSN. Retta, you are live on the air. I'm Valerie, and I'd love to introduce you to Anna Griffin.
Hello, it's nice to talk to you both.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
So is it rosé all day for you with the Cricut maker today, Retta?
It was. It was. I love the rosé, and it will go so well in my craft room. Part of the reason I bought this is I own an Explorer. I've had cutter machines for years, and I even had one that would do chipboard, but it's big and bulky. And with this new blade with the roller and the deep cut, which means that you can put deep cut things in your machine.
Yep.
I am so excited to use all of these, the fabric, and I love that you can put 2 pieces together and speed up cutting.
Yeah, it's gonna make it so much faster for you, right?
Sure. And I love Cricut software too. I've learned how to use all the different softwares. I know what I'm doing when I design a file, but Cricut has made it very easy for anyone to use their software.
I love that, Retta. I love that it's been so simple and really just allowed you to have the freedom to do all the things that you want. And now, I mean, you've got the biggest, most advanced, feature-rich powerhouse with the Cricut Maker today. So I'm so happy you got the rosé, because that's going to be the first to sell out as well. So Retta, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today's an awesome craft day, whether you're like Retta and you've an experienced crafter or you're just brand new.
Right, right. One of the things, if you sew and you love to sew, there's over 500 patterns from Simplicity inside Design Space. This is a sewing pattern from yours truly, and we have quilts and we have cute little, this is an iPhone or phone case, like a little wristlet done with 2 different colors of fabric. The amazing part about the pattern is that you can draw your seam allowance with the machine, because clamp A is all about adding a drawing implement, okay, whether it's a gel pen or glitter pen or the scoring stylus.
Oh, that's nice.
That's where it goes.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, we are busy showing you lots of different demonstrations. Remember all the different things that this can cut through. And just like we just heard Retta say how easy the software is to use. So if you're kind of thinking about it, we invite you in to take advantage of our FlexPay. Less than $80 to bring this home. If you have an HSN credit card, we have 9-month VIP financing, which makes it around $44 if you space that out even payments. But today we're doing special special something for our crafters. $5, that's it, to ship all of your crafts and sewing. So just that $5 flat rate, and then keep adding into your cart. But I do encourage you to definitely, if you want the rose or the rosé of our Cricut maker, don't wait, because that is going to be the first to sell out. We have been wildly popular since we launched this at midnight, because this creates the ultimate professional cutting experience, unlike anything else.
It does. And like I said earlier, it's your crafting best friend. It's the over-the-shoulder crafting guidance. Like, I personally, I mean, I've been crafting since I was 7 years old. Believe it or not, there is documented proof in my room at home that I was crafting at 7. It's all signed and everything. So what happens, like, from 7 to however many thousands of years I am now, right? Right? I have evolved, right? And Cricut is just out there leading the pack, all right? The technology that Cricut is second to none. And Design Space, now whether if you're like scared of technology, this is stupid easy technology, like crazy stupid easy. That's what I love to call it. Look at this. So, do you need to monogram something? Maybe you've got
always.
Right, I should go like this, right? AG. I love this. Cricut made this for me, just for today. Wasn't these are chipboard letters. Just think, if you were headed to a baby shower this afternoon and you hadn't gotten the perfect gift and you need to personalize something for that child's room, this is what you can do. I mean, just even spell out, right? Because you can use the fonts that are on your computer. You can use any of the 300, 400 fonts that are in Design Space. Cut out, you can typeset any word, any letter, and cut it. Okay, out of any material.
As I was gonna say, and the material ranges everything from, I mean, you can do fabrics, you can do felts, you can do the chipboard. We've shown you leather, of course, normal cardstock or whatever. But I mean, I think that's what makes it so fun. It's from kind of the, you don't no longer have to try to cut anything by hand. Obviously, you want your life to be simpler. The simpler it is, the more you'll get to craft.
Yes, absolutely. You can make with momentum here. All right, so what I've done with this cut, right? This is what's happening on the machine right now.
Okay.
It's got about 15 more minutes of all those cuts. And what's happening is that it's so precise, it's cutting on the machine over and over again. All right? So it's not going back over itself and chewing up the material.
Right.
It's that precise that it knows exactly how to make this extravagant of a curve. All right? That's beautiful. And I'm great with a craft knife, but not this great.
And Anna Griffin's pretty great, but I love that, I was thinking about it. It's like having a team, right? It's like, this is your team, right? It's like saying, it's telling your team, okay, here's your task. You send it its task, and then it takes the time and the precision to cultivate your vision, to cultivate what you've thought up and dreamt up. And I love that with the software, you can really kind of do it just about anything on any type of material. I want to stress again, we are crazy, crazy busy right now at the moment. The value on this, you can't get anywhere else. It's nearly a $540 value, because we're including an exclusive adaptive tool bundle that you cannot get anywhere else with your Cricut maker, and you cannot get FlexPay anywhere else. So if you're upgrading today, like we just heard from one of our callers that had the Cricut Explorer, I mean, maybe you're upgrading, you're going to Cricut Maker. This is the time where you're just jumping in and you say, you know what, I'm just gonna go to the Rolls Royce. I'm gonna go right to the top, right? You have the opportunity to do that. Anna's here live. We have a few minutes left. If you'd love to be a part of our show, our testimonial line is open. All right, what are we doing next?
So I'm changing, all right, so this is the brand new scoring wheel, okay? And it has a quick snap technology where you can change between one of the two scoring wheels that you get with this bundle. So it's a single crease or a double crease, and I just changed it to the double because I'm using a fancy piece of cardstock, all right? And it goes in the clamp, all right? So fancy cardstock, the double's going to make sure that you don't crack the cardstock. Does that make sense? Like when you're folding it.
Yeah.
So if you've ever used your precious last piece of shiny foil cardstock and you've been waiting, the worst thing you want to do is score it and goof it up. Yes, exactly. Okay, so we're using, let's go with this, and we are double scoring wheel. All right, this is so fun. All right, so you load it in the machine. Now it's going to do professional level creasing. Okay, what does that mean for me on a printing press, on like a die cutting machine? Scoring is done with a giant die.
Right.
Okay, this is acting like as my personal press.
I love it.
Look at this. This is what's happening. We're watching it get ready over there with the scoring wheel, all right? And you're going to take
this
make a little box project away from the mat, right? So
and
it's
the mats
going
are all
to
included.
Yeah, it's going to score the folds first, right? And then it's going to cut, all right? And so what's really unique about this is that now I didn't have to measure. Look how absolutely 90 degrees accurate.
Yes, I love that.
And if you're making a box, that's really important that this be as accurate as possible.
Okay, as you're folding that beautiful box, I need to give everyone an update. Over 2,900 of our Today Specials have gone out the door since we launched it at midnight. That's the good news, is that 2,900 of you have picked it up. Here's the bad news. That's well into a third of our quantity completely spoken for. So this could potentially be another early sellout today. So I don't want you to miss out on taking advantage of our very best buy of the day, taking advantage of our flex pay, and taking advantage of, really, I mean, this for me, I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you wanna really have the very best, the most accuracy with that industrial strength, that powerhouse, the professional level of cutting that you never have to worry, do I have the right tools? You're getting everything that you need. That adaptive tool bundle is essential to really just not have any roadblocks along the way.
Exactly. What's remarkable is the content, all right, in Design Space. And content to me means projects.
Okay.
Imagine you need to make some paper jewels, all right, for the top of gift box, all right? Like, this is a project I've never seen, right? Which is so much fun, right? Very unusual, right? The ability to cut the box, size the box, create different papers with the embellishments. This is a gem top gift box, right?
Cute.
Each one of these scored with a brand new scoring wheel. It makes geometry something accessible to us all, right?
If I'm not failing that 7th grade geometry test.
No, right, exactly. It's going to do all the work for you. I love this. Here's our lovely little finished one.
Gosh, it's so pretty.
Let's just say there's an engagement ring in something like this, right? The jewels, the gems, you can make these big, you can make them small like this. It's all up to you, and the maker is going to help you do it.
It's going to help you do it over and over and over again as you really advance your creativity, really unleash it. Don't forget, 2 colors, the champagne, or you can choose the brand new exclusive rosé, which is going to also be the first to sell out. Remember, you're also getting the 12 by 12 fabric grip mat, the light grip mat, as well as all the cables that you need. And then you're going to get the patterns, the software. You're also going to get the exclusive adapter tool bundle. Those are all the tools that Anna's been using this morning.
All of them.
All of them. You're getting everything. All right, we're going to give Anna a quick little break. You stay on the phone lines. Now, if you already have a Cricut, right, we actually have